Good Sunday morning, everybody. Gonna drop this video this morning, hopefully, once this is all edited in. Still trying to figure out all the edits. Still running off just my phone for videos, so there's not... Some of the videos are a little bit cropped the wrong way. Still trying to figure all this out. So I will interject every once in a while when I think it's something that I need to comment on. Other than that, enjoy the video. I also want to say, please feel free to leave comments or questions, and I will definitely reply to any of them that I happen to get on the videos. So this is the original setup on our first job that day. Setup for me takes maybe a little bit longer than most because I kind of like having all my stuff picked up, put away before we start. That way, not tripping over straps, corners aren't laying everywhere, everything's put away, so when we're done the job, I'm not spending time trying to pick everything up. And to me, it also looks a little bit more neater. Don't have straps just laying around, corners laying all over the yard. Just one thing that I'm very anal about. I like having a clean work site where I'm not tripping over anything. So I try to do my pickups off the bat. Now, of course, if we have to go to another job afterwards, we're going to leave the straps on the truck, but everything's going to be rolled up so that we're not tripping on anything. And yes, if there is a dog on site, I am going to stop. I am going to pet it. I usually try to keep some dog treats in my truck, but I just haven't had a chance to put a box in yet. So this part here, we were just loaded that dolly you saw, and we have to come up 3 stairs to get into the master bedroom suite. So we had to come through the doors, you see, into the bathroom to back out. We ended up with a stack on both sides of the main master bedroom. Also in this same house, on the other end, there's 2 steps down into an office type suite that we had to stop the dolly and hand walk that down 2 stacks. Primarily use the Adapo window clamp on all our jobs. We also have a Teflon window slide that we use on some jobs. I like the clamp because it's got a lot more flexibility. It pivots a lot more, and I found out doing this, if we can bring the sheetrock in as straight as possible, it's nice, but if you have to come in at an angle, if you rip the bundles, it lets both pieces sit on the slide so you don't put all that weight onto one piece. This job was just a room over garage. I could have unhooked the trailer and backed into the driveway, but it was close enough, and being there's no leaves on the trees and I had enough room, I was able just to boom through the trees and just reach the window. It was much easier. In this video, it's one of the downfalls of having a trailer is when you have these driveways that for some people insist have to twist and turn and instead of just coming in. So yes, it's a little bit more complicated with the trailer, but not impossible. I got comments when I first got my truck and trailer that the trailer will not work in Connecticut, the job sites don't allow it, everything's too tight. It's not impossible. You have to know how to drive a little bit, and you have to be willing to learn and try. If you don't try, you're never going to do it. So we got the trailer, and I think in the 2 years that I've been driving, there's only been maybe 3 times that I couldn't get the truck and the trailer into the job site. It's been very rarely. With the front hitch that we have on, that alleviated some of the issues. So out of 2 years and the amount of jobs I've done, to not be able to get the truck and trailer in onto only 3 of them, I think that's pretty good. And it's not that hard if I have to leave the trailer down at the bottom of a job site or out on the road just to unload the truck, go down, unload the trailer onto the truck, and go back. Yes, is it a little bit more time consuming? Yes, it can be, but the bonus then is I'm driving a shorter truck. I don't have a 24-foot bed. I only have a 20-foot bed, so it's shorter. It's easier to get in and out of jobs. It's not impossible. It's sometimes a little bit more complicated. It's a little trickier, but you know what? It makes the job a little bit more interesting because it's not just the same thing every day. this is the basement of that house. Luckily, they had a door right at the top of the stairs that led outside that we were able to put the back half of the sheetrock outside. And you came down, and it was literally a 90-degree turn to try to make it into the basement. We wanted to do bundles. Just after the first one, we found out it was just a little too tight. You couldn't get the flexibility in the bundle to make that 90-degree turn without possibly dropping it and damaging the sheetrock off the stairs. So it took a little bit longer, but we split all the sheets going down here so that no damage. It was easier on the guys for the amount of sheets that were going down there, because as you see here, they're kind of bound up trying to make the turn. There's a wall right there he's trying to get by. So it just worked better for us to split the bundles and walk them down. I'm at the top. I use my boot as a Teflon on the top stairs to slide the pieces down to them to make it just not much easier, but a little bit easier. They don't have to come up as many stairs. So here on the second floor, the rooms are a little tight, especially this one. As you see, they had to come into the corner just so that we could spin it around. Couldn't get from one room to the other very well. We couldn't to that one from this window, but couldn't go through the walls. Wires everywhere, fire blocking everywhere. Like these stacks back here, we passed from a dolly through the wall because you couldn't make the turn to get back into that room. This was a couple days later, a basement that we had to do a hatchway walk around. The rest are just pictures of other jobs we've done this week. I don't take videos on all of them. I just try to take a picture on just about all my jobs. So, thank you again for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment in the bottom if you want. I'll get back to it if you have a question or anything. Again, thank you very much for watching.